You and me could move a mountain. Could carve a wall down. Yes, you and me can make it rain down. You and me can make it rain down. You and me could stop this love drought. Yes, child. Okay. I don't think y'all ready for a bitch like me. Okay, I think I got too many artistic outlets for bitches like y'all, and y'all think that I'm supposed to be narrowed down into this little small ass box, and that's not me. Hey, what's the motherfucking tea, bitch? Hey, y'all. Hey, where's all the DL niggas at? Because they be making fake profiles as a girl, and they be coming in my live pretending like they a girl with a girl picture on their profile page, and it really be a nigga. Okay, okay. I'll wait till y'all get warmed up. Okay, y'all be so late to the tea. It's like I have to wait a while, and so y'all can get in here. I done told y'all to set y'all turn y'all notifications on. I done told y'all to turn y'all notifications on for a bitch like me, cause you don't know when I might come on here spilling tea. Okay, you don't know when I might come on here spilling tea. Okay, I said okay. I said okay. But yeah, the haters is not gonna come in here like that because they see me on my ones and twos and they know that they cannot fuck with me on any level, none whatsoever. But let me go ahead and close this door real quick. Close the door. Okay. Stop looking between my legs unless you're trying to give a bitch some head. Okay. But okay. Where's y'all at, honey? Y'all need to get up in here, bitch, because it's like damn, I always got to start late, and, like come on. Okay, get in here and have a seat, child. Shit. Okay, it's tea time. Okay, it's after 3. It's time for tea. Okay, it's after 3. It's time for tea. Child, I just slapped this wig on my head like, child, I ain't even brush it or nothing, honey. I don't care about that. Okay, I'm not shallow. But let me tell y'all, that's another thing. That's what I came on here to talk about because when I went to the McDonald's of all places, okay, I did not want to go there, but it don't be nothing open. Okay, what happened to the 24-hour stores? But what I was finna say, it was a punk in the drive-through, okay, and he gonna say underneath his breath, "Oh, why do she look mad? Bitch, why is you in my face, bitch?" Why do you look poison, bitch? Okay, why do you look like, it's taco meat on the sides of your face? Because I thought this was McDonald's and not Taco Bell. Okay, like, why do you look like a crackhead from the projects? Like, I just cannot, because you should not be worried about my face. You should be worried about your your position up in that McDonald's, up in that drive-through. Okay, worried about the wrong shit. You feel me? And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like, a lot of punks do not like trans girls. They do not, people always talk about protect the dolls, protect the dolls. Dumb bitches don't be protecting us. They be having hostility towards us. Okay? Because first of all, bitch, why is you worried about my makeup? And then the crazy thing is when I was in the drive thru, you know how I said when I go to drive thru, I make my voice deep. Okay? I don't go in there sounding like no girl. So I was like, yo, let me get the number 9. He told me, oh, what is the number 9? See, that when I knew he was fucking up already, bitch. First of all, why is you asking me what the fuck the number 9 is, bitch? You work here. What? What do you mean? I gotta read the menu to you too? I mean, I got to tell you the ingredients to how to make the shit too. Because why is you asking me, bitch? You getting this? See, that how I knew that you was. That's how I knew that you was thirsty. Okay. So I just continued on, slaying for the guys. Yeah, it's a you know what I'm saying to him. I ain't say know what I'm saying and all that, but you get the gist of what I mean. Okay, I had to let him know that I ain't no hoe. Okay, baby, you're not gonna be talking to me like I'm not gonna be like, can I get a number 9? Yeah, with a large Sprite and you know, let me get a like, no, bitch. Okay, I'm not doing that, honey. Okay, that's not what we doing around here. We gonna keep it the fuck cute, okay, and we gonna keep it mute, cause bitch, I'm not doing this with you, okay. So yeah, I came to slay. He looked like he was very much poison. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with punks and stuff because they pretend and they be manipulating people just so they can get a piece of meat. Okay, and I don't want to deal with no shit like that. I'm not trying to deal with no punk that's trying to finesse me out of my package. Okay, because yes, that's what all that flirting and shit was when he was up in that drive-through, bitch. Because my food only came up to $10. Okay, and it's supposed to be more than that. But yeah. So child, he don't want to talk to me. I just told you, like, punks do not like trans girls, honey. They don't like us, okay? When I pulled up to the drive-thru, he said to himself, he said underneath his breath, why do she look mad? Okay? Why do she look mad? Bitch, why, what the fuck? Like, who, I sound nervous? Let me tell you something. When y'all get in this and y'all watching me and y'all not saying nothing, it does make me nervous. You see how my hands is? They sweaty. Okay, you see that? So when I say chat in the motherfucking chat, that's what the fuck I mean. Okay, I was on here earlier. Y'all bitches wasn't saying that, so I got the fuck off because I don't like when y'all do that to me. Let me tell you something. I know I'm pretty. Okay, I know I'm pretty. I know I'm fine. I know I'm sexy, bitch. Okay, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be living in this motherfucking apartment with no motherfucking job. Okay, so I don't give a fuck about shit like that. Okay, that looks and all this about my appearance, I don't give a fuck about. Okay, so I want y'all to learn how to get past my appearance because when y'all don't, it make me feel like y'all shallow as fuck and like that's all y'all could gravitate to. And I'm not that type of person. I don't care about stupid shit like that. I do artwork, honey. I do motherfucking paintings. Okay, so with me doing those types of things, I'm not a person that gives a fuck about no outside appearance. Okay, so I need y'all to get past my outside appearance so I can stop getting on here talking and acting crazy and looking like I'm nervous and make some motherfucking jokes and get up into the tea. And if y'all want to make some, drop some topics in here that y'all want me to talk about, then go ahead and say that. Okay, that's why I be saying where's my regular people at, because I don't like no new people. Y'all shallow as fuck. Y'all shallow. That's what's wrong with the world today. I was just saying earlier today that the thing, see, okay, let's get into this. Hold on real quick. Okay, I'm finna read y'all posts. Y'all finna get red. Okay, y'all finna get red. Okay, y'all finna get red to shreds. Okay. 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 Y'all finna get red to shreds. Because let me tell you something. Y'all be too motherfucking invested in it. I can see it. Okay. Bitch. Okay. Let me tell y'all motherfucking hoes something. Okay. Let me tell y'all motherfucking hoes something. I'm finna read y'all hoes. Okay. See, this what my problem is with people today. Okay, y'all always talking about, oh, cancel this celebrity, cancel that celebrity, cancel this celebrity, cancel this bitch. I don't like this bitch. I was talking all this shit about these goddamn celebrities. Okay, and I be saying to myself, Do these people not realize that they can be a fucking celebrity? Like, if something can happen to you, bitch, and all of a sudden you gonna be popular as fuck, and now everybody knows who you are, and now you a celebrity. Okay? But see, the thing is, okay, I'm gonna say some shit that y'all really not gonna like, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because it need to be said. Okay? The reason why y'all don't like celebrities is because y'all a bunch of broke ass bitches who ain't got shit going on in your fucking life. That's the reason why y'all really don't like celebrities. They make y'all feel very small. They make you feel very fucking small, like you don't have shit going on in your life. You don't want to see a bitch be absolutely looking all doing these designer clothes and all that shit in front of you. You want to see a broke ass bitch like Shamar. Okay, somebody getting torn down, somebody like fucking Amoy, y'all Miss Netta, y'all love to see any bitch that you feel is less than you, and then when that person starts getting a little more higher than you and make you feel less of yourself, oh, now you don't want to deal with them no more. Now you don't want to see them no more. Now you want to tear them the fuck down. You want to reduce them to any fucking reduction that you possibly fucking can. Okay, and to see, the thing is, it's the same shit when it comes to trans girls. Look at this bitch right here. See what I'm saying? It's the same shit when it comes to the motherfucking trans girls, because y'all see us as like we some goddamn celebrities too. Every fucking where that I go, it's a bitch in my motherfucking face looking at me concerned about my motherfucking life, just like this punk in the goddamn drive-thru. Bitch, you act like you can't see me on any other day in the gay club. So why the fuck is you worried about my face and my makeup and all that shit, bitch? That's stupid as fuck to me. You was in the same fucking community that I'm in. But you worried about my face and you talking underneath your breath about me, bitch. As if I wouldn't see you in the club and beat your ass in the club for talking your breath, talking underneath your... You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Stop worrying about what the fuck I look like. And listen to what the fuck I'm saying to you. Okay? It's just like I was saying, that's why a lot of trans girls get popular online, because people see them as like celebrities. And it's like every trans girl that you see got something going for herself. It don't matter what demographic she come from. It don't matter if she ghetto. It don't matter if she suburban. All these bitches got something going for themselves. They have a certain light about them that just makes them appealing. And it's like these people done found themselves, so it's like they can't help but to shine like that any damn way. And what you will have is these bitches who have not figured themselves the fuck out, who are struggling in their goddamn life, and now they want to come over here trying to tear the next bitch down who has figured out their fucking life and who is secure with who the fuck they are and who knows who the fuck they are. Okay, I'm talking about when I got on here, and first video I seen, oh, I don't like making a stallion new song, oh, this and that, making always shaking ass. Bitch, are you mad because you don't have no ass? Why you can't go make a motherfucking song? That song is, what's so bad about that song? I mean, I done heard worse shit, so I don't understand what the fuck. Like, I just don't understand what y'all don't want Megan to shine. You don't want Megan to make music. I mean, she stopped making music because y'all putting her up against Nicki Minaj. Why everybody got to go against this bitch? Like, and see, this is the thing. Why y'all don't do this to male rappers? Because y'all don't compare every male rapper to Jay-Z. Okay, y'all don't compare every male rapper to Jay-Z. Y'all don't make Future's rap like Jay-Z. Okay, you don't make Young Thug rap like Future. Okay, y'all don't make nobody rap like nobody. They all can just be themselves and do whatever the fuck they want to do. Young Thug around here shaped like a bad body ass construction worker. Ain't nobody telling him to reduce his goddamn stomach. Nobody telling him to get in shape, but y'all telling these hoes what the fuck they should do with their goddamn bodies. Like, I don't understand that. Because when Missy Elliott was around when I was growing up, nobody was telling her to lose weight. We was telling her to stay fat. Bitch, we like how you is fat. We don't want you to lose weight. We don't want you to be walking around with no skinny body and a big head. It's done happened numerous amounts of times. But what do y'all hoes do? Y'all pressure these people into changing their fucking bodies. That's why all these bitches looking the same and they all rapping about the same shit. Because y'all make them do that shit. Y'all make them the fuck like that. This girl can't even come out with a song that's expressing how the fuck she feel, because y'all telling her what she should and shouldn't do. Like, I done missed so many hot girl summers because Megan is not making no hot girl summer music because y'all pressure her into trying to be some kind of goddamn Kendrick Lamar of the female rap game. Like, she's not that. She's a girl from Texas. I mean, is Beyonce not an overly sexualized person? She from the South too. So what's the difference between Beyonce and Megan? Y'all talking about, oh, Megan need to put some clothes on. Beyonce walk around here with a motherfucking leotard and chaps on too. So what's the difference between Beyonce and motherfucking Megan? They both is from Houston, Texas. I mean, is that not what the influence from people in Texas? Do they not dress like cowgirls and cowboys? So I just don't fucking understand. Like, Nicki Minaj can parade around here with her big stank ass full of concretes and dimples, and y'all don't say nothing about this. Y'all don't say nothing about how stank the girdle probably is, or how hard the fucking makeup is on her fucking face, or the cheap ass synthetic wigs. Y'all don't say nothing about that shit. Like, y'all are scared of this bitch. Y'all don't say nothing about this bitch. Nothing. This whole around here posting up fucking pictures of Jay-Z with a motherfucking wig like this shit ain't homophobic as fuck. I never seen this type of shit in my life. Like, people just laughing. Oh, us is like, bitch, this look like some of my friends. This look like me when I put a motherfucking wig on. So how in the fuck? I just don't understand. What, and y'all allowing this shit to go on? Like, bitch, are you fucking serious? This bitch better be glad that I'm not a popular rapper, because I would diss the fuck out her motherfucking ass and let her know, bitch, don't ever put no motherfucking man up in no goddamn wig, bitch. Who the fuck you think you is? When you had a nigga who was standing in matching outfits with a nigga who was fucking niggas with his girlfriend. Bitch, are you serious? You got an ex-boyfriend who is showing his dick and balls to people online, bitch. And he ain't showing it to no motherfucking females. These ain't females that's gravitating towards this and looking at this shit. This is niggas. So, I just don't understand. It's like y'all act like y'all scared of Nicki Minaj or something. I don't give a fuck about that hoe. She could be talked about too, just like any fucking body else. If she wrong, she wrong. When that motherfucking Post nightclub incident happened and no 51 people got shot up in that nightclub, that hoe started preaching to y'all about Jesus and motherfucking God. The white Jesus. Okay? The white one, bitch. The white one. Okay, the slave mentality type of Jesus Christ. Okay, she let y'all know, bitch, I am a slave mentality type of hoe that don't give a fuck about no gays. That's exactly what the fuck she told y'all hoes. And now she out here posting pictures of a man with a pink motherfucking wig on with nails. Okay, posted up with nails. I don't give a damn because it's Jay-Z. It's still a man with a wig on. It's still a man with nails on, when we in a time right now where everybody is scrutinizing gay people and feminine men. And you got this bitch out here posting this motherfucking shit up talking about wait till March. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck about you or March. How about you march your ass out the motherfucking music industry so we can get some good music around this bitch? The fuck? Y'all hoes act like y'all scared of this dumb hoe. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. For real, I was talking about, oh, what a man made these other hoes do. Bitch, a man made you go and put concrete in your ass in the basement, bitch, and you still ain't got it taken out your ass. And then you had other niggas maxing out your fucking credit card, not one, but two, bitch. And now here you go again, complaining about another person maxing out your credit card, talking about you don't know who's doing it. Bitch, we all know who doing it. We all know who the fuck doing it. But you want to spill Jay-Z tea. Bitch, please, let's get into your motherfucking tea, ho. Let's get to the bottom of your motherfucking cup. Like, are you serious? But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't understand it. Like, y'all, it's really weird to me. Okay, Megan coming out with her music trying to pop out. I'm so proud of YK Niece and Burna B and Pluto, because they did not come in this rap game changing their fucking bodies. Okay, I love how YK Niece is shaped. She is so fucking cute and so fucking beautiful. I love how that girl looks. Burna B too, and Pluto too. I don't give a damn about they talking about she smoked out and all that. She still look better than Nicki Minaj. YK Niece look better than Nicki Minaj to me too. I don't want to see no more girls with no deformed ass bodies. When JT went and put all that shit in her body, I said, why? Why, JT? You was already shaped nice. You was already cute in the face. I don't know what made you allow people to believe that you was ugly, but you was nowhere near ugly, bitch. Nowhere near. So I don't understand what the fuck. And Carisha too. But they do it because of Nicki Minaj. No, it's not industry. It's Nicki Minaj. Okay? It's Nicki motherfucking Minaj. Like let's be clear. Okay? Let's be clear. Cause when they said who had the first BBL, Kim K or Nicki Minaj? Y'all don't remember that debate? Y'all don't remember that debate? Cause it ain't even about if Kim K had one or not. Cause she's not a black woman. Okay, she ain't black. So it don't even matter about Kim K getting shit. Okay? When these hoes seen Nicki Minaj with an ass, that's when they wanted to get some ass. That's when they start going getting BBLs. That's when they start going doing all this shit to their motherfucking bodies. Every bitch start putting a BBL in her motherfucking ass. Okay? Because of Nicki Minaj, not motherfucking Kim K. It was Nicki. Okay, and they still do it to this day because they want to look like Nicki. They want to be her so bad. Okay, that they go and just look at Cardi B. I mean, you a whole rapper on your own, and you went and went to the doctors and tried your best to look like Nicki Minaj. Okay, like, okay. If I'm so delusional, then how about you do this right here? Okay, bye, sweetheart. Okay. See, and Lil Kim, you cannot blame because see, and that's why people was calling Lil Kim Barbie because Lil Kim was the only person who was putting plastic surgery in her body. Nobody else was getting plastic surgeries and stuff done. No, but this was not a thing. Okay, only Lil Kim was doing that. Okay, and then here comes Nicki Minaj, injecting, and everybody was like, "Do this bitch got a BBL? Do this bitch got a BBL?" That was important to black culture. They wanted to know, do Nicki Minaj have a BBL? Once they found out that she did have one, that's when they started doing it too. You don't remember? Like, I'm see y'all too young for me. Where's the older people at? Because I'm old enough to remember people was guessing. They didn't know if Nicki Minaj had a BBL or not. They was trying to figure out. They was like, do she got one? Do she not have one? And she was even rapping about it. Okay? Because she said something about, I guess the ass shots were off. And that's when people knew, okay, she has a BBL. That's when they wanted to start go getting one too. Okay? So it wasn't Lil Kim. It was Nicki Minaj, honey. She was the one who started the BBL thing. Okay? Right. So she has to be the one to take responsibility for that. Okay. That's what she did to our culture. Okay. She made it about that. Okay. She made it about numbers and all that stuff. That's why we don't have no real music out here no more. Because everybody's trying to get their number one hit. Everybody's trying to like make you know, everybody's trying to do whatever, and that's why we ain't getting no good songs. And then people get online and say that somebody's songs is trash just because it's not giving what Nicki Minaj is giving. Like, Nicki Minaj is great, okay? She's great in her own, you know what I'm saying? She makes great songs, okay? But it's like this at the same time. She's a rapper who's from New York, so that's what New York rappers do. They're lyrical rappers. If that's what if that's not what she doing, then she shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? She's a rapper from New York. So of course, if that's what she wasn't giving, then she should not be, you know what I'm saying? But of course, that's what is giving. Just like with Lil Kim, she was ahead of all these other bitches because she was a woman who was from New York. Okay, Missy Elliott is very talented, but she wasn't no New York rapper. Okay, she's from Virginia. Okay, and it's like Left Eye. I don't remember where she from, but she wasn't no New York rapper. But we appreciated her for what she gave us. But it's like the New York rappers are gonna have more of a lyrical strength when it comes to them rapping and stuff. They probably gonna be more popular because they raps get more deep. People from the South, they buy booty shaking music. It's always, it's nasty music, clapping ass and, stuff like that, club music. Okay? So, let these people be themselves. It's like everybody is not going to be Nicki Minaj. Everybody can't be, you know what I'm saying? Let them people be creative in their own space and do whatever they going to do. Like, I don't like all the bullshit that Nikki is bringing to the table. And people need to be real with her about what the fuck she's doing and stop being so scared to talk about this whole. I don't, and they think, oh, the Barb's is gonna drag me. Oh, Nikki is gonna drag me. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, come for me, hoe, cause I'm gonna read your ass for filth. I don't give a fuck if her or a goddamn Barb, bitch. They all can get read. Okay, cause she ain't looking like no Barbie no more any goddamn way. She look like a fucking Cabbage Patch. A Cabbage Patch doll. It ain't giving Barbie honey. It's giving Cabbage Patch teas. Okay, like let's be fucking for real. So yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just like, let's somebody got to be real about it. Like, it's too many fake people in the world. I just be bothered by, all the dumbness that's going on out here. Okay. But yeah, so I ran into another nigga who had a real stank ass, and the real weird thing to me is that he was dressed like a punk. He had a cardigan sweater on. He had like some kind of shirt that said Versace with diamonds and stuff on it, and he had his hair up in a ponytail, dropping down out of the top. And I said to myself, am I being catfished? Who is this punk that done got me to pull up over here? Like, what is going on here, honey? Okay, And it was so weird because, see, he was like, oh, I thought you was, more aggressive. Like, honey, I only weigh 105, okay? I weigh 105, I'm 5'8". Like, I'm not an aggressor, okay? Like I said, my meat looks a lot bigger in pictures. Don't come over here thinking that you finna get no huge meat knocking your walls down. You are way too tall. Your ass is way too wide, and I just don't understand why they don't go to a masculine man to go get what they want. Like, why is you coming to a trans girl to try to get crack like that? Your back is way too big for me. Like, I can't even fit. Like, this is not gonna work. Okay? And it's like, I was like, it's like, don't spray too much cologne and all that on, because if your ass got a smell, it's still gonna smell. Like, the cologne ain't gonna cover it up. If your booty has a stank smell, it's still gonna smell, child. And I was like, because I was trying to figure out, what do he want to do? Because you look like a big, tall punk. And, I'm a trans woman, so what we finna do? Because we not finna bump purses. So, and he was like, oh, I want to do the whole thing. I want to, get my meat ate, and my testicular area, and the whole my sewer cap. And I'm like, you kind of tall and big for a person that wants to get their sewer cap taken off. I'm not the type of person to go diving down into those kind of manholes. Okay, I'm not. Okay, it's too big. Your ass is too big and black. Like, I'm not putting my face in that. Why would I do that, honey? Okay, and he was like, and see, this is the thing too. Don't try to act, because they be trying to act, honey. They be trying to act. They some good ass actors. Okay, this man, cause I asked him, I said, "It's your first time doing this?" And he was like, oh yeah, this my first time. I only did this, like, something like this once. Bitch, it was a condom on the floor. Okay, it was a rapper on the floor. So I'm like, well, damn, who the fuck came over here before me? Because you don't look like you trying to crack me. Okay, you don't look like you finna try to crack me. I can just tell, because you look too laid back. You look too submissive. So I know that you're not looking to crack me, honey, because if a man want to crack me, they gonna be acting like the aggressor. Okay, they gonna be you know what I'm saying? They gonna be trying to lead me instead of letting me lead them. Okay, so when I seen the rapper down there on the floor, I said to myself, Did somebody crack him already? You know, but is that why he said he wanted me to be a little more aggressive? Because when I tried to take his ethical drawers off, he was like, "Oh, I thought you would be more aggressive than that." What do you mean, honey? I have nails on my hands. You know, one of them already broke. You know, I'm not trying to break the other ones because look how long these is. And, you know, I'm taking them off with this hand, trying to pull it off. And I'm like, I'm not finna break a nail fucking with this man trying to get me to take his pants off. And you know, when he put the legs up in front of me like a V, I said it smells like the seat. Okay, I don't understand why these men, you know, they need to learn how to keep dude wipes with them because it's like all I smelled was cologne and fish. Okay, and I'm like, I know damn well he don't want me to put my mouth on this, honey. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting my mouth on that. And like, you know, it's crazy because when I was leaving, right, I asked him, I said, you finna get somebody else to come over here? Cause I knew he was disappointed. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not even finna explain to you. I'm not gonna give you any reasons as to why. When you see me putting my clothes on and you see me put my purse up, okay, well now you know, you already know what time it is. Okay, because first of all, I'm coming to your hotel room. So why is it that your butt smells like fish and cologne? Okay, that's why I be telling them stop wearing these damn ethical drawers because the ethicals is not allowing your ass to breathe. Okay, it's just keeping all that smell up in there, and it smells like fish by the time you take them off. Okay, all that polyester, whatever the hell that shit made out of, it's not something that is breathable. Okay, put on some cotton underwear, and he too big and tall to be wearing some drawers like that. Okay, to about you been drinking and you drunk. Okay, well put some proper clothes on, child. Okay, you been out drinking and drunk, and just now you don't know that your pussy smelling fishy. Okay, you been out drinking with the girls and having fun, kicking the tea, and now your coochie is coming back smelling fishy. Okay, smelling like the sea because you did not go in there and go wipe your little monkey off before you let somebody come over there. Okay, you thought it was still clean from when you first took a shower and before you went out to the club, but no, it smells like cologne and water in the fish water. Okay, so no, ma'am, child. Yes, it was not enough air. Okay, not enough air. It ain't even about the water. It needs air. It needs to breathe. Okay, that's why the funk was accumulating up in there because it ain't breathing. Okay, that's what it is. He too big and tall, and you don't got no breathable underwear on. Uh-uh. Okay, yes, it needs ventilation. Okay, cotton, 100%. Okay, Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, not Ethica though. Okay, Ethica need to start making some cotton underwear because you got a lot of men walking around here developing funguses around their booty hole because that's what's making it smell fishy is a fungus. Okay, because it ain't doo-doo. Doo-doo don't smell fishy. It don't even smell fishy when it get dried up and get old. So, so it's not that. Okay, it's not that. Okay, it's a fungus. So yes, they got to stop you know, wearing those type of underwear because it's causing them to develop a fungus around a fetal area. Okay. Yes, child. Okay. But yes, I'm finna get off here though, child. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna start coming on here and using this microphone because you know, yeah, they want me to do what is it called? They want me to do ASMR. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing some ASMR videos. Okay. First of all, why would I tell somebody to take a shower in they hotel room that I just came up to, honey? Okay, you dressed over here with cardigan and sparkly Versace shirts on with a goddamn Louis Vuitton luggage bag, but your booty is smelling like a bag, like a leather bag itself. Okay, You know how when you buy a brand new leather bag and it be smelling fishy? That's what he was smelling like. Okay, so I shouldn't have to tell somebody to take a bath or take a shower or something like that, and I'm coming into your hotel room. I could see if you came over to my house and you was driving from somewhere, but no, you're in your own room. Okay, so yeah, like you just like he got his priorities all fucked up because you coming downstairs with expensive clothes on, but your booty don't smell expensive. It smell cheap. Okay, it smells cheap and free. So child, like no, like okay. And I feel like he got cracked before I even came over there. Okay, he got cracked before I even came over there, honey. Okay, somebody cracked that back, and he talking about, oh, I thought you was gonna be more aggressive because you think that I'm the type of trans bitch that's gonna come over here and pretend like I'm, manhandling you. I'm not doing that. My training muscles is not that strong, sweetheart. Like I'm not gonna be exerted. Let me tell you, my arm got tired today from okay. My arm is hurting me, my right arm. Okay, so it needs a break. I'm not and that was a huge long meat. Okay, he was like, oh, squeeze the tip. This is hurting my arm, child. This is hurting my arm. Like it was so hard for me to like, oh, that was a job. Okay, that was a job, honey. Like I'm never gonna jack a meat again. It's too much. It hurts my arms. My arms is losing they muscle density and all that stuff. With me transitioning, my body is getting softer and my muscles getting more soft. Child, I ain't even bought no extra coins, okay? How about you get up and get your ass out my house and go beat your own meat? My hands is not that strong like that. Okay, these construction workers and stuff, and they be having these oversized meats, and then they want me to no, I can't help you. Okay, I cannot help you. Had enough money in the world. My arm is hurting me. Like I don't do this type of stuff. I do not like for real. My arm is in pain. My right arm is hurting me, honey. That's why I'm not holding this microphone with my right. I'm right-handed. Okay. For real. My right arm is still in pain, honey. Okay, right up in here, it hurts. Okay, it is sore. Okay, like that was no. My arms is getting too weak, and that meat is too strong. Okay, I'm for real. I'm so serious. Like, okay, when it happens to you, don't say nothing. Okay, because it's gonna happen to you too. When it happens to you, don't say nothing. Just be like, yeah, Capri was right. Oh, damn, my arm hurting. Okay, my arm is not equipped for that. Like, what? Okay. Okay, watch. You gonna say Capri was right. Damn, ooh, my arm hurting. Ooh, damn, that shit. Ooh, it do got my arm hurting trying to jack that meat. Ooh, my body ain't made for this. Okay, your arms is not made for that, honey. Your arms ain't made for be doing this kind of motion. Like that got my arm hurting me. Okay, 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 okay. I'm still early in transition, okay? That's why I'm still clockable, okay? But I know I'm very pretty, okay? A lot of people be staring up in my face every time I go some damn well. So, but I don't even want to be passable because when I was, younger and this was before I even transitioned. Okay, I used to be so passable. Like I could be sitting in front of you and you would not know if I was a girl or a boy. It was very hard to tell. And then I used to be like, yeah, I'm Capri. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Kicking the tea over here with my girls. Doing all kind of stuff like that or whatever. Okay, I know how to put that voice on, bitch. I used to know how to do it way better when I was younger. Okay, so the niggas did not know what I was. A lot of times I used to hang around nothing but girls, and I got beat up. Well, I didn't get beat up. I got punched in my face because a boy thought I was a girl. He thought my titties was real, and he was like, "Oh, why you ain't let me touch your titties?" And I'm like, because, like, I didn't know what the fuck to say, bitch. I was at a loss for words, and he was trying to rip it, and it was a dress that I made, and I'm like, it was so thin that if he would have ripped it, my fake titties would have just fell out. Okay, because I made them out of some water balloons or something, and they was like jiggly. I had the nipple pointed towards the front, so they was like jiggling a lot, and that's why he wanted to touch them. But I knew that if he probably touched them, they was gonna bust, cause they rubber. It's like, what I'm saying. You can't be playing around with a water balloon. That bitch will bust on you. Okay, so I wasn't trying to let him touch my titties. Okay, yes, he was aggressive, Penny. He was like, "Why you ain't let me touch your titties?" And he was trying to rip my shirt off, and I was like, "No, like, I don't want you to touch my titties because I." I was trying to think of all kind of excuses. Okay, but he wasn't hearing that shit, ho. Okay, and he punched me in my face like pow. And I was like, "Oh my god, bitch! I got to get the fuck out of this car." Okay, when he hit me, bitch, reality hit me. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this car, ho. Okay, this is a dangerous situation that I'm in. And he don't know that I got a penis. Okay, he don't know I got a meat. And I definitely don't want him to find that out, because bitch, then I might not be alive. Okay, because when this one boy did grab my meat, okay, this was the second time, because it was, see, these two times I will never forget, because this was when I was more passable. Okay, like one dude, he seen me walking down the street, bitch. I had just came from the store walking home. Okay, the first time when that happened to me, it was my own fault, because I was young and I was out there tricking, and I shouldn't have been out there. I was on like 24 or something like that. And I ain't have no business walking around outside tricking late at night. When, like, no, bitch, like, you got a bright future ahead of you, but you outside tricking, sucking dick for $20. Like, that what I was doing too, and for $20. That was the first time I ever sucked a dick for $20. It was with that boy right there who punched me in my face. Okay, and the second time when I got well, I don't know what we gonna call this, when I got clocked. Okay, because I was walking home and I had I had this little shirt on that was white and it was ruffled and it like was long sleeve. It was real cute. It was like a halter top, and then I had this little short skirt on it was like the fall season too, and I had some tall knee-high socks on. Bitch, I was looking cute, and I had a hair. I had a wig on that went from black to blonde, and it was real long, going all the way down. So when he pulled up beside me, I didn't think nothing of it, because I'm thinking maybe he already know what I am. So he pulled up beside me, and he told me to get in. So I ain't think nothing of it, child. I'm thinking he already know my tea. So, I ain't even think to say nothing. I just got in the car. And plus, I was talking on the phone, too. I was talking to one of my friends on the phone. And when I got in the car, right, I was talking in my regular voice. I was just talking just like this on the phone with my friend. So when he pulled in my apartments and stuff, I'm telling him like the directions to go. Okay. And when we got in apartments, that's when he started trying to touch on me. And when I moved his hand, 'cause I don't know, I don't think he tried to touch my titties. I think he just reached for my well, he thought that it was a coochie. Okay, he didn't know it was a meat. And see, this how I knew that he thought it was a coochie, because he had these two fingers right here when he was going over, like in between he did like that. But see, when he did like this, right, and he didn't feel a flat surface, his hand went around like that. It wrapped around the bottom part of my meat. And when he grabbed it like that, I wasn't thinking nothing of it, because a lot of niggas like meat. When they be coming for trans, they be trying to grab for your meat. And so when I was like, when he took his hand out, right, like I looked over there, because he didn't snatch it out or nothing. He just took it out just regular. But when I looked over there, because I think I was off the phone by then. I don't remember. But when I looked over there, right, this man's fist was like this, coming towards my face in slow motion. And then when he hit me so hard, because this man's body was like a football player. Like, he was built. Okay, and when he hit me, I fell like so hard in between the crack of the seat where the door is and then the seat. My skinny body was like right in between the, and then he was finna try to hit me again, bitch. So I had to hurry up and open the door, and I ran like all the way to my fucking door, bitch. I was scared as fuck because I thought he was chasing me. Okay, so like now today, I really don't give a fuck about being passable because it's like even now today is even worse because you know if niggas just walk up on you thinking you a bad bitch, and you know they carry weapons and stuff on them, so it's dangerous. You know, I don't care for being no passable type of bitch. Okay, I like when people clock me. Okay. Okay. Because just like I said, with being trans, it's kind of like you a damn celebrity. Like everybody want to counsel celebrities anyway because celebrities make them feel bad about themselves. They make them feel less of a person because you see this person who looks like they got money and who looks so glamorous and everything, and they don't want to see nobody looking like that when they are struggling and their food stamps and shit is getting taken away. Okay, and it's the same principle when it comes to a trans girl because you got these bitches looking like they got money, they looking so glamorous and beautiful, and they make a lot of people feel very small. Like, you know, they really make a lot of people feel broke. So you know, they don't want to see no trans bitches like that either because they it makes them feel less of a person. Okay, so that's why you have to embrace your power and just know, okay, like girl, this just what it is right now. This is what it's gonna be, okay. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that tea, okay, and I'm gonna post some of these videos on TikTok, and I'm probably gonna post this whole thing on YouTube, okay. But I will see y'all later, okay, 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 okay.